Hello everybody, I'm Nicad. We are playing Feed the Beast. Today, we're going to make some solar panels. We're going to start setting up a kind of solar installation over there. This is the Coke factory starting to take shape. We're going to put windows in here. We're going to put those reinforced glass, I think it is. The one that needs... No, not that one. Which one is it here? Hardened glass, I think. Yeah, the one that needs lead. Lead and obsidian. So we're going to put those in there eventually. The lead we can make with UU matter, but I have other uses for it at the moment. So we're going to hold off on that for a little bit. Over here, I've actually shut off the biomass thing. It produces reasonably quickly. I've already got, almost 3 million units of biomass down there, and it's been off most of the time. It produces wheat far faster than the system can handle. I also brought bones over here, so they're coming in this way, get turned into bone meal, and it kind of self-stocks, because that is the limiting factor. This is... You're almost less making biomass out of wheat than you are making biomass out of bone meal. Because it's... I mean, you get infinite number of seeds, because, every wheat block that gets broken produces more seeds than... were used to make it. You're always making a return on that, so yeah. If you're looking for a way to turn bone meal into energy, this would be it. Other than that, I don't think I've done a whole lot. I've upgraded our tools a little bit. Now we have the advanced ones. They move a lot faster, so that's nice. We're getting quite a bit of UU matter. I've been actually using it to make copper, because that is a pain to come across. But let's head over here, and we're going to have to move this eventually, too. Doomplug was over here the other day, and he was laughing that I haven't really done anything for my own, house kind of thing. I'm still living on the edge over here from episode 1. So eventually we're going to have to do something here. But for now, I want to make solar panels. I want to make the biggest solar panel I can possibly get. So for the early one here, do I not have... We need coal dust. Someday I'm going to start an episode and I'm actually going to have the materials I need. That's going to happen one of these days. I already made up a whole bunch too, I just didn't bring it over. We'll bring one stack, that should be fine. Man, I've been playing... There's a game called, what is it? Darkout. D-A-R-K-O-U-T. Indie game. I've heard almost nothing about it. Do I have glass? Really? I do. Okay. I've heard almost nothing about it, which is... Oh, you know what? I still need generators. I did not make any generators. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're back. I have the generators. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been playing a game called Darkout, which is... If you played Terraria, it's basically Terraria. It's almost exactly identical in a lot of respects to Terraria. Let's make 2 of these, though I don't think we're going to be needing 2. I don't think we have enough materials to make 2. But yeah, it's almost exactly like Terraria. Very cool game, and I've heard almost nothing about it. I haven't seen it mentioned anywhere. What do we need for this again? Those things. Yeah, those things. Let's make 2 of those. Which is surprising. A lot of people really like Terraria, and here's a game that's almost identical to it. And... almost absolutely no information about it anywhere other than from the publisher themselves. Or the developer themselves. What am I doing here? What do I actually need for these? Irradiant uranium. Okay. So that's... this. Fair enough. Okay. Advanced alloy, for this thing we need whatever this is. That's okay. Iridium iron plate. We can do that. So I highly suggest you check it out. If you were a fan of Terraria, this is the game to look at. Dark Out. It has been... I'm probably going to do it on the channel. That's probably what I'm going to use to replace Planet Explorers. And... yeah, just a really cool game. I asked the developers about doing a series on it, and they said they have another update coming out soon, this week, I think, so I'm going to hold off until that's out. But look for that coming. So what do we do? Okay, we need... what's this Cenarium thing? UU Matter and Glowstone. Okay, we can do that. UU Matter. Glowstone. 2 Cenarium parts. Lapis. Redstone. What's at the bottom of this? Diamond. We got diamonds. And then reinforced iridium iron plate gives us the irradiant reinforced plate. Very cool. Okay, so irradiant glass pane. The solar panels themselves. 2 of these alloys, which we might end up needing more of. And 2 of these things. And that thing we just made, these. Okay, so that gives us advanced solar panels. That is the 2nd level. What's the 3rd one require? Carbon plate, lapis block. Enriched Cenarium. What's that? Irradiant uranium. Cenarium. Okay, we can make the Cenarium. It's UU Matter. And glowstone. We'll make 2 of them. And then we need iridium plate again, so we do in fact need more of these advanced alloys. Yeah, we're gonna need several. Okay, I'm gonna make some advanced alloys. Or some of that, yeah, advanced alloy stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got the advanced alloy now, so we can make these iridium plates. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need diamond dust in the middle. And you know what? I've never done this. Why don't we just do that? So we need... okay. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 of those. What do we need for this? We need this stuff. Oh, wow. To get to the highest tier one, we're going to need a ton of this stuff. Maybe... I don't know, maybe this isn't a good idea to go all that far yet. I mean, the advanced one's going to put out a whole lot of stuff anyways, or the hybrid. For the hybrid, we need that, and what else do we need? We need lapis block. So that's 9 of these things. Let's pop that in there. What else do we need? We need advanced circuits. We got that. So we can put that there. We can put the advanced circuits. We also need the Cenarium. So that can go there. And then the iridium things. So now we're just waiting on the lapis. Let's grab that. What am I doing wrong? Really? This works? That you can deconstruct one into 8 of them? That's weird. Okay. So what am I doing wrong here? Enriched Cenarium. Oh, we just have Cenarium. Okay. The enriched stuff is what? Radiant uranium. Okay, let's do that. And we need 8 of those. Oh man, we are going through so much uranium. So Cenarium and then this around there, like that gives us a enriched Cenarium. Pop that in there. Bam, we got a hybrid solar panel. That is less than I expected to have. Can we make a second one? What do we need for that? We need the... Okay, we need more of this stuff. But we need more... iridium. And I don't have enough UU matter on me. You know what? I think I'm going to make a second one off screen. See if I can get together enough iridium to make the top tier ones. If I can get together enough materials to make the top tier ones. And if I can, then we're going to do 2 of those. Otherwise, we'll just set up 2 of the medium ones. So I'll be right back once I get that set up, and we will continue from that point. So I'll be right back. Okay. I only ended up having enough to make the 2 hybrid solar panels, so that's going to be fine. How we're going to do this is we're going to have our MFEs, or MFSUs, kind of lined up along here. And then we'll have a roof on it that's basically all solar panels. All the power will filter into the MFSUs, which will all get put out into glass fiber cables that's going to go along the bottom. And we're going to use the transformers at the actual position where the power is used. It just means that we have less power loss since we're going to be traveling long distances. We're going to have a central kind of power supply center. And then, you know, like a regular city, it's all going to run under the streets. Well, I guess in a regular city, you would have it up here on posts or something. We're going to run it all into the streets. So let's put down our MFSUs. We're going to put them, I guess we'll just put one there and one there. Let's go down underneath here. Give them a couple whacks. So they're going to be outputting that way, and we have a ton of glass fiber cable. But for now, we're just going to set this up kind of like this, I guess. And of course, the sun is now going down. But we are getting some power out of it, so that's cool. How much are these output? 128, so that's fine. It's kind of dusk right now, so it's only generating 64 per tick, which is... One of these is already more than all the power we have generating right now from all the coal. Over there, that's only, what, 80 per tick? So this would be more, and it still produces 8 at night, which is nice, which is actually enough to run at least those things nonstop. The compressor and the macerator. I have an induction furnace over here, but it takes, I think, 16 per tick. Nonetheless, pretty sweet. So this is going to come down like this. We're just going to put we're just going to put these here like that. Oh, that's fine. So that'll be the output. Now let's drop down below. So the power will come out like this, and we'll just run it along the ceiling. I haven't done anything with this tunnel yet. Eventually they're going to look like this again. And I'm probably not going to be running any coal down here, so I'll run it down the center. Now, for power loss, every block of glass fiber cable, like every 40 blocks I think it is, it loses 1 EU per tick. And that's why we're running it at the maximum we possibly can. Because it's EU loss per packet. So if you have... Where are we going? Over there. If you have... You know, this is probably a bad way to do this. We should actually come out. We can't get up over there. What's going on there? There we go. You know, we should actually come in from the side with this. How do we get out of here now? Oh, no, there should be an exit up here. There we go. So we want to come down, let's say here. There we go. So through this. For every 40 blocks that the cable travels, you lose 1 EU per packet. Which is important because for every, like for a smaller packet, if you're running 32 packets of EU, you're going to lose 1 EU per packet, which means you're going to lose a whole lot more than you would if you were... Okay, so yeah, now we need the transformers here. And like this. So, what am I trying to say? If you ran the maximum possible, or if you ran smaller than the maximum you possibly can, you're going to end up losing more EU. Because you're going to be... yeah, that's right. No, that's not right, is it? Yeah, this has to be high voltage that way, which means it has to be... that one has to be high voltage too, coming down. So if you ran 32 units, let's say you ran 128 EU through here in 4 packets, you're going to lose 4 EU. If you run just the 128 through, you're only going to lose 1 EU. So that's why we're doing the conversions at the point of usage. So now we can bring this over. That has to come down like that. I don't hear anything exploding. Which means what we should actually probably be doing is putting the MFSU, or the MFE in there. Because that's just going to be filling up over here, and that's not of a help to anybody. Can we remove the MFE without breaking it? Yes, we can. Okay. And the MFE can take 128, so we're actually going to have to do this. Is this going to convert back into a block? No. Okay. So the MFE has to go kind of in between that. There we go. So the MFE goes right there. And then we can put... oh. They look like dirt blocks when they're in your inventory. There we go. So now we want to put the transformer like this. And hopefully nothing will explode. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's get back up out of here. Now we don't have to worry about this thing running coal. We can get that back. We can actually deconstruct this. Very good. That is going to continue to run. This we can cover up, and we can actually get rid of some of these glass fiber cables down here now too. There we go. Perfect. And we could probably fix how this goes too now. Since we don't need it running like that, we can have it running straight over there. May as well do that while we're over here. Let's put on... I made another one of these too. I made it an advanced lap pack. We were just having the kind of low-end one before this. So that's nice to have now. We can carry around more power, because it's kind of getting a pain to have to keep recharging that. So now we can run this all the way under. That'll work. Let's fill this in. Perfect. Okay. Replace the concrete. We're actually going to need more concrete, but that's fine. Very cool. So now these should run continuously. I was kind of getting tired of having to keep repowering them. Oh yeah, I did this. Kind of a crappy start on an enchanting center. These are those bees that Alrusha dropped off, so that's cool. We're getting some XP over here. We got the enchanting table and the anvil right nearby. But this is starting to take shape. This is going well now. Eventually we're going to have a whole line of these here. They're still outputting, so they're not actually collecting a whole lot. Looks like day's coming now. Yeah, there we go. It's kicking in. So we're going to need additional solar panels. I'm going to have to get the materials for that. Then we can start running this off of that. Maybe move the induction furnace, set up a new macerator and compressor in some kind of central area. I'm thinking where we're going to go from here is maybe another road going kind of crossways here. That will go over a bridge over the river that way. And for the mass fabricator, what I've started doing is I went over to Niles, I got a bunch of ender pearls, and I've been using the ender pearl dust because you only need about 3 of them to make 1 UU matter. So it works a little bit faster than scrap, so this stuff can all go away. I don't know what we're going to do with scrap. I don't know if it's useful for anything. But maybe we'll get together an ender tower, or like an ender spawner, and we'll put it over here. And then just have that feeding into the mass fabricator. We'll set up a couple more of them too, once we get additional power, maybe. It would also be nice to be able to control them with some kind of a bud switch or something, so we can shut them off when it's night, so it's not, you know, seriously sucking up power. That's something we can consider. Other than that, yeah. Now that we have kind of a stable source of energy for EU, what we might want to be looking at now is converting this biomass into biofuel and then running a boiler off of that. And like I'd like to go centralized again with one central boiler station and then redstone conduits underground that will transport that power all over the place. So instead of a boiler here and a boiler there and a boiler all these different places, we would just have several centralized, you know, maybe 36 tank boilers that are running off biofuel that's being produced from this thing and wherever we set up the distillation tower. Yeah. Okay, but I think I'm going to end this here. I'm not sure how long we've been going, but this is about all I can do at the moment. Once again, I am Nicad. We've been playing Feed the Beast. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care.